Hello, viewers. Sorry that just cut off there unexpectedly. What I'm going to do is just finish this reading off. What I was going to say, we finished reading on the FBI. There's only one last tarot pull that I wanted to make, and that is, will this hurt the Republicans? Will this whole Kavanaugh Supreme Court justice hurt the Republicans? I'm feeling, again, that temperance card coming forward for December is going to be a critical month. Will the Kavanaugh, the latest allegations around Justice Kavanaugh, impact negatively on Trump and the Republicans? Okay, so what we've got is the moon, again, trying to keep these secrets as the signifier card, stopping something from emerging. And we've got challenged by theft and betrayal. So what's going to hurt them? It's Kavanaugh and a long line of this kind of conditions, trying to bury things, trying to submerge things, trying to keep secrets. And challenged, of course, by theft and betrayal. Okay, so they're the two key cards. It's a crisis of faith. Certainly, with this Tower card, it is absolutely going to cost the Republicans in 2020. Three of Wands in the past, this expansion, the expansion on the High Court, the expansion of Republican interests, that's in the past position. The Ten of Pentacles, again, this money in politics, it's also Trump and the Trump organization, which actually probably is the White House now. So early on, I got a glimpse that the White House might turn into this. Of course, we've got that condition now. And I should say also that the emoluments case has been approved to go ahead by, I think it's the Federal Court of Appeals. So that case against Trump, profiting from his presidency, allegedly, will go ahead now. The Four of Cups, yes, it's going to be a disappointment for them right along. They're going to be disappointed right alongside the Seven of Swords. Five of Pentacles, right now they're losing. If you did a poll after the Kavanaugh, on the Kavanaugh issue, you would find that they would be very, it is having an impact. The environment it's created, the need for the Republicans to come out and do even more manipulation. This is the dirty trickster. Just have a look at that person's face. This could be the Tea Party in the House, couldn't it? Or even in the Senate. That's what I'm getting in the House. I think these representatives, Republican representatives, will start to run interference, particularly if the Judicial Committee starts to take this up. The hopes and the fears, the Queen of Pentacles, the hopes and the fears, stability. This is also, I don't read the Queen of Pentacles negatively, but I have to say that this is also this entitled attitude. It's all, a selfishness. And here we've got justice. Okay, justice will be done. It is going to hurt them. The Nine of Swords, they know it. They are anxious about this, and it is potentially loss in 2020. They want to be victors, so they're going to have to clean this mess up. Moscow Mitch, the Page of Pentacles. This is the women. Look at that card. The women coming forward. This is a political movement. We've got balance. People want balance. They don't want these old men, sorry to any old man. They don't want these aging people making decisions about women and women. I should even say women's bodies. One of the reasons Kavanaugh was put on that, or the commentary is that he would overturn Roe versus Wade, or he could cast his vote to overturn Roe versus Wade. Balance. December again, and the government. So look for something coming forward. I don't know whether it is a impeachment process for Kavanaugh, but I think the Republicans, he will step down before we get to that. So Yeah. Oh, I should just say, because of that Justice card, let's just ask if Susan Collins, who cast, I think, one of the deciding votes, well, Susan Collins, Senator Susan Collins, I think she's up for re-election in 2020. Will Susan Collins hang on to her seat? And then I'll wrap this up. Sorry about the reading breaking off then. I usually put my phone on autopilot, but autopilot plane setting, but I forgot. So let's have a look. Will Susan Collins lose her? Will Susan Collins lose her seat? Will Susan Collins lose her seat in 2020 as a black backlash to the Kavanagh vote? With that Justice card there, I'm feeling that she probably will. But let's have a look at the cards. Will Susan Collins lose her seat in 2020 in Maine? What are Maine people going to do? Okay, straight out of the gate, we've got the Three of Swords. This is loss. I can't say it any more simply than that. It is loss for Susan Collins. Challenged by insecurity, she does actually know that what she did was wrong. Okay, according to these tarot cards, she's very insecure about losing the election in 2020. Look, the Empress is coming. The Empress, the Mother card, these are the women. You can't stop this energy. Yes, this is my Russia card, but the other way of reading it is this divine feminine rising. Russia, yes, on the one hand, but on the other, the women vote is what's going to take her out. This is my card with the Ten of Cups. The voters have already made their decision. Her seat was looking shaky even before this. Loans and debts, she's got plenty of this in relation to who is she in debt to? Why did she vote that way? Ace of Cups in the immediate future. This is new starts. People are overflowing with emotions around this subject. They want newness. Okay, Eight of Wands, things coming forward very, very quickly. The worse it gets for Kavanagh, the worse it gets for Susan Collins. The Five of Swords, the environment that this is creating is abuse of power. So you'll see again the politics starting to come into play here. The hopes and the fears, the Two of Pentacles, juggling, and the outcome card, the High Priestess. There is a fairly strong intention, which hasn't been written yet, to unseat Susan Collins in 2020. Here's my Democrat card. Four of Wands, a Democrat win. And it's going to be hard going for Susan Collins in Maine. Queen of Wands, this is the Congress, the House, the past. It's also the women. This card started to emerge in the Kavanagh hearings. That's why I'm reading on it today. It's here again to remind us of the past and what occurred in the past. And there are decisions to be made. And what will influence those decisions is what's coming out around Kavanagh at the moment, around what potentially these sexual assault allegations. It's going to cost Susan Collins in 2020. Absolutely. Looks like there's going to be a Democrat win, but it's in the formation stage with the High Priestess. There could even be more to come out on this matter. Let's just see, can we have some clarity around the High Priestess? Can we have some clarity around the High Priestess? Yep. It is a political movement, this Page of Wands. It's starting, and it will grow in stature as the truth with this Knight of Swords comes out. And we've got bold leaders stepping forward. I don't know who is challenging her, but we've got this bold leadership occurring. Again, at the base, as a clarification, we've got the Tower card. And it's really around the Tower card for the Republicans and loss in 2020. So not good cards for Susan Collins. She's going to pay dearly for you know, everybody expected so much more from her, and they were badly let down, and history is proving that to be the case. So, again, apologies for the first one being interrupted, part one, but now we've got part one and part two. Part two is reasonably short, but I thought I'd throw in Susan Collins while we had her. So I'm going to leave it there. I was going to say voters. Get out and vote in 2020. And look, this is all about, with that Justice card and that Strength card, strength and endurance, feminine rising, change. This is all about change, and the Kavanagh confirmation hearing, what's coming out now, it all plays its part in that wheel of destiny, and that wheel of destiny is moving toward change, and it's change that is long overdue. All right, thank you to the my female viewers. Thank you to my male viewers. Let's hope that justice can be done. Thank you so much for tuning in.